Hello. Yes, this is Dr. Mia Luth. It is 12:47 p.m. Eastern Time, New York, USA, and it is 10/14/2025, which means October 2025. Not everyone writes the date the same. Some put it differently, especially Europeans. So yeah, here we go. Yep. See this? You see that R right there? It's registered trademark. Okay. I'm not making any money off of this. So also on this corner, it's copyright NHL, National Hockey League. Do things they shouldn't be doing with it. I'm not getting paid for it. And if from the club actually sees this, tells me that's no. Okay, no problem. I don't have an issue with it. But yes, I'm an ice hockey fan, and I'm 54. So, I've been around for a little while. People who look like I'm 54, well, you haven't looked closely enough. Okay, all right. Broken orbital bone. Yes, that's happened. I have chipped teeth. I have all sorts of missing teeth now because this is true and real fact. These are not falsehoods. I'm not speaking falsehoods to you. These are not things for conjecture. Okay. All right. Plus, if you take a statin for cholesterol, which can happen because of genetics, and I don't know my genetics, people, because I was adopted. All right. Well, a lot of you forget about that when you're making your little numbers. All right. Also, I do have functional neurological, and okay, here I'm going to read this. Okay, functional neurological disorder. It comes from the National Institute of Neurological Disorders and Stroke. Well, there's a possibility that at some point. Yeah. Okay. Refers to a neurological condition caused by changes in how brain networks work, rather than changes in the structure of the brain itself, which happens to those who have Parkinson's. Both males and females can get Parkinson's. And Anita, that our Canadian friend, Michael J. Fox, was diagnosed with it at the age of 29. Okay, let's get with the effing program here, medical people all over the planet. Okay, PCPs and general doctors in the United States, and I'm not sure exactly how Canada works, but for friends in Canada too. Okay, females also, because you all assumed it was only males. Okay, that's something that is known. All right, well, this is the difference between a Parkinsonism, which is what I have. It's not a fake make believe thing. I didn't just make it up and like tell people I was very sick to get fucking attention. You assholes, leave me alone. Just leave me alone. Also, I'm not bitter. I don't really like talking to fake celebrities anymore. I'm not going to answer any of my DMs. There are a few people who, well, most of them are verified accounts. People, then I don't mind if you DM me. And I know who most of you are. I can tell hockey people, right? They don't all need to be verified, but all right. because like hockey people know some things about me, and there's some ice hockey people who have asked that I make sure I put my health updates online. Well, I had to stop doing it by typing. Yes, I'm having worsening symptoms. And, the fact that I am still alive is almost a miracle in the first place. Okay, but I don't have family support because they're dead, you obnoxious assholes. Yeah, that's how I feel about you. I mean, if it's like a hockey beef or we're arguing about hockey stuff, it's a little different. Okay. Yeah, so the difference is the brain itself. These, like uh, Michael J. Fox. Okay, so a lot of research is being done, and it needs, as many as can pick up the pace. You understand? All right, but what I have though, it says it refers to a neurological condition caused by changes in how brain networks work. Are actual changes in the brain. Okay, the exact cause of functional neurological disorder is currently unknown. This was just updated this year by the National Institute of Neurological. Yeah, a lot of brainiacs get together, discuss things, okay, test. People go through clinical trials. There's a shitload that goes into this that you all just want to ignore. Okay, now here we are. These are some of the symptoms. Check this out. If you need to stop it, pause it, read it. Seizure like episodes. Yeah, I will sometimes get leg seizure, like particularly, which also happens to people's disease. My legs will do it sometimes. Right. I have seizures. Seizure like movement. As in, see, you all take advantage of the lovely, healthy bodies that you have. And I don't take it for granted at all. I don't care if you like that I'm coming to feel like it. Because I need to stress to people in order to help people who are younger get better health care worldwide, and to help those have one of these things know to keep pushing until you see a neurologist. And even neurologists may have to tell you that you need to go find a specialist in, okay, neurological disorders and strokes symptoms. Okay, I do have one smaller eye. Didn't get caught in time. All right. Problems with cognitive functioning, as in sometimes I totally forget the day. Sometimes I totally forget. I know exactly what I want to say for like a minute before that person answers or wherever answers, and I'm just plumb confused about it because my brain doesn't work right anymore. Dizziness, I am having that issue very much. So I do actually sometimes use a walker instead of a cane because it helps stabilize me. I have positional vertigo quite a few times, but they didn't know why it was happening, and now it's better understood why. There it is. When I wake up in the morning, I gotta win freaking battles on the ground and then stand up. All right. Speech difficulties. Like I said, Bell's palsy, a sudden onset of stuttering or trouble speaking. Yes, I will often, when it happens to me, stuttering is not necessarily what happens to me, but I do have symptoms that seem similar to Bell's palsy, as in slurred speech. That can also happen to people who have a stroke. And one side of their face droops a little more. Temporary. There are times when I know the word, but my brain stops it from coming out of my mouth. So I hesitate when I'm speaking more, and people have no patience for that. I hope that it never happens to you or any of your family members, is what I hope and pray. Said and done to me in this world, I hope and pray that not a single human ever has to experience it. So, no, I'm not going to shut up. All right. Problems with vision or hearing? Yes, I've got both. Okay. I've got, oh, let me see. Let me find some. Yeah, I can't wear contacts. It didn't work. I tried different kinds. Yes, it doesn't. I don't really habituate. It always feels like, and yeah, unfortunately, I have like two different kinds of situations with my astigmatism here. Well, there, contacts not anything I can do, which is another reason sport. I'm looking at. I don't have money for all that. One pair. Okay, now this is the most recent pair that I got. I had to get because I okay. Then I'm fine if I look at a distance, but at this distance, where the computer is, where I'm holding a piece of paper, right? I can't see. It's blurry. I can't read. So then I have these, okay, and these are meant for other types of right. I stopped wearing so many because it's just like, okay, well, which one do I put on? And there's and those are insurance will only cover a new pair of lenses and nothing fancy. Every 2 years, and my eyes change fast. I have an issue with peripheral vision on one side. I have an issue with all bounces, and there are times when I can see okay in certain areas. This is another reason I get online and I record all this. It may be helpful scientifically. It may be helpful for people who feel like they're just getting dumped on every which way and they have serious medical conditions. Those aren't excuses. I'm not making a straight fucking fact. Hear the truth, then go away from me and never come back. Okay? But anecdotal stuff Okay. Now, as far as I know, I haven't found a clinical trial that I can use. Yes, I have a couple more, but this is just a quick review. I don't drive vehicles anymore. And the reason I don't do that is because I don't want to kill myself or anyone else because out on me in ways an illness which took many. It's an actual real issue, physically speaking. I also have gastroparesis. Okay, but yes, movement. Problems with vision or hearing. I have reduced hearing. Now that I can say probably maybe I was listening to, standing near amp stacks a little too long or listening on headphones music. That's why I say range ears, noise canceling stuff, especially for kids concerts. Pain, including chronic migraine. Now, thank God I haven't had a lot of migraines in my life. But pain, let me put it to you this way. Most of you walking around the planet on a pain scale from 1 to 10, okay, something 5 you would call a 10. Because I was pain for a very, very long time. Of a wide variety, including fibromyalgia pain, your actual organs and bones, your skin hurts. Some people, your very skin hurts. I refuse to talk to anybody who's not a hurty person anymore. Pain, including extreme slowness and fatigue. Yep. And trust me, I was a quick, efficient individual. Very, very accomplished. And I had to learn. Sometimes the hard, painful way that I needed to stop and slow down. Right. The brain slowness. Numbness or inability to sense touch. Now, see, there's the fibro, which also can accompany Parkinson's or Parkinsonisms. Okay, which makes some areas very sensitive to touch. Sometimes I don't have a choice. I have to take my bra off because right on a pressure point. But then there's other places where, like, quite literally, somebody's dropped a cigarette on me. Smashed it away from me. I'm like, what? I get injured every day in some kind of way. Okay. Metformin, any kind of statin, which is taken to can help control cholesterol and dry mouth, can rot your teeth out faster than normal. Even if you brush your teeth twice a day and rinse and gurgle and every other fucking thing. Okay. Well, see, just the facts is what I'm doing. And if I show this to someone who doesn't give a shit, then I fucking stop talking to you. Doesn't make me bitter. Just like, oh, okay, well, bye, asshole. All right. Well, see, some of the other symptoms of Seizures may include eye closure during the side head movement. I thrusting. That one only if I'm lying down. Okay, prolonged attacks. Sometimes they can go. Yes. If you don't know what any of that means, then go look it up. Do some research. Leave me out of it, please. Be helpful. I'm not going to keep repeating this shit. Because you are hurting me if you're doing that. Paralysis or weakness. Oh, hang on. Yeah. Oh, shit. Hang on.